Have y'all heard about what's going on with Karmelo Anthony? Well, guess what? If you haven't, I'll bring up the speed, but the mom has spoken out to debunk one of the biggest lies and misinformation being spread. You guys, who is Karmelo Anthony? So get this. It was a track meet. There was one boy, okay? There were twins, okay? They were known as the Metcalf twins. They said at first they came over to tell him, could you please move? And Karmelo Anthony was like, yo, touch me if you want. Spoiler alert, the Metcalf twins are white. Karmelo Anthony is black. It really doesn't make a difference, but it seems like people that are supporting the Metcalf twins are making that into a difference, okay? The original story that came out was, he was like, yo, touch me and see what happens. They were like, okay, I'm sorry, sir. Karmelo then went after them like a crazed lunatic and one of them causing one of the twins to die. That was it. It seemed like, oh my God, he deserves to be in jail, until the real evidence came out. It was a track meet. They were raining. They were under the school tent. Karmelo Anthony was a track player. The Metcalf twins should not even been there. The Metcalf twins, witnesses have come out, okay? Have come out and said that the Metcalf twins went over to him on some bully stuff. 2 against 1. These people were football players. Karmelo was, I believe, captain of the football and the track team, but he wasn't big. He was a straight A student. He was not a thug. Great family, great household, all this stuff. Anyway, they tried to jump on him. They broke his iPhone, grabbed his Anyway, they grabbed his book bag, stomped his phone, broke it, and both jumped on him. It was reported that he then shanked them. And people are like, see, he's a known thug, because why would you walk in with a weapon? The truth is, there was no weapon. He used like a cleaver, which is something that sharpens the spikes on track shoes, because it was a track meet. He was doing his best to defend himself. He got thrown in jail. They put him on $1 million bail. Once the witnesses spoke and once more information came out, the judge lowered the bail to $250,000 from $1 million. It ensued. The judge had to go in hiding. Spoiler alert, the judge happens to be black. The judge had to go into hiding. His family had to go into hiding. They then said that because he had a GoFundMe of $500K, which by the way, GoFundMe wouldn't release the funds. They refunded everything because GoFundMe felt like it was a travesty. You take money for stone cold killers and militias, PDF files, and you thought this was one step too far? GoFundMe wouldn't release the funds because even though the family was working the dad had a job, the dad had to quit his job. GoFundMe, for whatever reason, refused to release funds for his legal thing. They returned all the money. Then a second thing on a GoFundMe-like account was set up. All this money was received because people are like, we are still donating. This is a travesty. This little boy literally was almost beaten to a pulp by 2 known bullies, okay? The second thing, they're about to release the funds. Only all these fake things came up about how they're using the money for a house, using the money for a new car, even though that was debunked. They're now fighting to get that money. However, people came out and said that bail is not punishment and it has to be a fair bail for self-defense. Anyway, you guys, listen, I'll do more videos about this if you want because it is a travesty. I'm going to be covering this case, but the mother and father have finally spoken out. And I want you guys to hear what the mother says, Karmelo's mother, out of her own mouth. Because, baby, when I tell you the level of mob mentality that's going on for this case, it needs to stop. Period. Point blank. That's my opinion, people. It's my opinion. If you guys want the receipts, I will post them later, but I'm telling you, do not listen to the lies that are being put out. The fake police report, the fake investigation, the fake autopsy. It's all a concerted lie. Anyway, listen to what the mom has to say in this press conference that is fresh off. She dispels so many lies and calls out the police chief, the media, and everybody else for helping those lies get ahead. Y'all, something going on in the great state of Texas. I hope they fix it soon. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this. And I'll do follow-up videos too, but listen to what the mom has to say, and the dad has some stuff to say too. Let's go.
My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Karmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North Texas searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband works hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution, we believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.